We give him one of those. Yes, we want him to draw cards. He loses a life, and then he loses 2 life, and then he's out of there. The old-fashioned Scorpion with the stinger right there. Very nice. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. It's time for the mono black zombie deck, boys and girls, gals, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, as it were. I have been trying to work on this one for a long time. Don't dead open inside. Y'all get that joke? Does anybody remember that one? I finally saw a build that I really liked. Somebody played it against me, and I said, man, I gotta resurrect, no pun intended, resurrect my mono black zombie build, because I couldn't really get it to work. I mean, you see Orzhov seems kind of like the better choice. I mean, not Orzhov, but Dimir seems like the better choice. But the mono black, there's something there. There's something there, guys. I don't want to show you what that is. But before we do that, I need you to do something for me. Do you know what that is, guys? Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button, or else, well, guys, the like and subscribe will come and brutally maul you if you don't. He'll absolutely rip you apart. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there. Get your first streamer shout out by coming by. Check out our Discord community. We'd love to have you there. Also, all the latest news and information and Comic Guy with spoilers are there. Pop on by. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. Check all that out. It's down there, just right down in the description. All you have to do is go right down there and just tenderly click that like button for me. It helps the channel out so much. We're surging past 5,000 now. We want to get to 10,000. That's the next goal. So, what are we opening up with? Well, the only thing, let me say, this is pretty much a standard deck. The only thing that's doing it Alchemy is assemble from parts. They upgraded it. I wanted to try it. If you don't absolutely positively cannot tolerate assemble from parts, don't delete your whole YouTube account and go live on a mountain just because I mentioned Alchemy. It's all right. The only thing you need to change out is very simple. One more Crawl from the Cellar, one more Malakir Rebirth. Simple enough. I just kind of wanted to try out the new assemble from parts, and it's pretty good. 1 black, target card in your graveyard perpetually gains 2 black and 1. Exile this card from your library, shuffle it into your library. Exile this card from a graveyard, shuffle it into your library. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. So basically, a card in your graveyard, you pay that price. You pay the resurrection cost, essentially. And after you pay the resurrection cost, the original card gets shuffled into your library. All right. And then you get the 4/4 token copy of whatever it is. So it'll resurrect anything as a 4/4 zombie token of that. And we already have all zombies, so they don't really care about becoming zombies again. But you can bring out more powerful versions of your previous smaller cards, which is really useful. Again, if you just want to go with standard, Crawl from the Cellar works just as well along with Malakir Rebirth. We'll get to them. Champion of the Perished. Whenever another zombie enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Champion of the Perished. Remember, this is enters the battlefield under your control, not when you cast a zombie spell. So if we generate tokens, he will get the 1/1 bonus. A 1-drop, absolute essential for pretty much every zombie deck going forward. Crawl from the Cellar, I think, is underrated, man. For a common card, return target card from your graveyard to your hand, put a 1/1 counter on the 1 target you control, and then you can flash it back for 1 black and 3. It's a great early play. It's a great mid play. I usually only run 3 of them generally because you can cast it twice with flashback, but you can run the 4th one if you want. Now, you're saying, well, this just puts it in your hand, doesn't put it right back on the board. Well, everything we have here, man, is really cheap. The most expensive one we have are Fell Stingers. So if we have 4 mana, we can play immediately anything back. We're not running that big of zombies. We're running really fast and cheap with the zombies. So we're not really worried about that Crawl from the Cellar having to play it again. I normally don't like stuff that goes back to your hand. I like when it goes on the board, but this really does it well. Malakir Rebirth. Everyone forgets about this one. Malakir Mire, it is a black mana in case you need it. choose, and then of course you can play it for 1, choose target creature, you lose 2 life until the end of turn. When this creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. A lot of our things have, when they die, they have effects, or when they come into the battlefield, they have effects, or when they sacrifice them. Malakir Rebirth is going to be key against removal, against board wipes, against a lot of the different things that we're going to run here. We're going to want just things to come back, emerge from the swamp again. Emerge from the swamp juice again. Shambling Ghast, you know we got to have this girl. She's in our non-zombie decks. You know, she's the best one. She will give us a treasure or a 1/1 on target creature until the end of turn. She is a zombie. She will help us ramp. Hashtag they brought back Black Ramp. Not as good as a Dark Ritual, but hey, we'll take it, right? Warlock Class. Guys, why do people sleep on the Warlock Class? This card has won me so many games, man. It has won me so many games. At the beginning of your upkeep, if a creature died this turn, each opponent loses 1 life. Fantastic. We're going to be trying to lose a life every turn. We're going to be trying to lose a creature every turn. So we're going to start slow draining them. Then, of course, on number 2, we can pay 2 and 1 and just draw 2 cards, put the rest in our graveyard, and then load our graveyard up, man. We want to load our graveyard because we have Assemble from Parts and we have Crawl from the Cellar. So things in our graveyard doesn't matter, man. This is necromancy. Assemble from Parts and Crawl from the Cellar will absolutely just bring stuff out of the graveyard. Don't even worry about it. I'll grab a mana and throw the creatures in there just because I want to assemble them from parts. So don't worry about that. And then, of course, the pièce de résistance, when you can pay 7, which is pretty easy to do when you get a lot of treasure. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life they lost this turn, including damage. We can actually kill people just by the life loss using Warlock Class and Meathook Massacre and all the other stuff that we have going on. So keep an eye out for that. That has won me games. You'd say, you can never get to that. Yeah, on these long games, even versus Control, even stuff like Azorius Keys, I can beat just by life gaining them out. Life lossing them out. So, Deadly Dispute, you really only need 3 of these. I do like to combine Malakir Rebirth and Deadly Dispute for a nice 3-banger. So whatever I sacrifice just comes back tapped for 2 life. Then you get your 2 cards and you get your treasure tokens. Help you rant. Of course, you want to play your Deadly Dispute right on top of your Shambling Ghast. I'll sacrifice anything if I have a Malakir or I have a Crawl from the Cellar. I'll sacrifice a Champion of the Parish just because I know I can get them right back on the board, and maybe trigger another Champion of the Parish to increase. So death is a doorway, man. Death is not the end in this deck. Mono black, when you're dealing with black mana, death is a cycle, man. A beautiful, beautiful cycle. Everything that was dead is alive again. Doomed Dissenter. Great sacrifice fodder here, man. Originally from Amonkhet, and I did like it then. When Doomed Dissenter dies, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. I like him out on the battlefield because I like to spam him again with Crawl from the Cellar, with Malakir Rebirth, and of course with Fell Stinger. He is great sacrifice fodder, especially if he doesn't die. You can put something like Malakir Rebirth, he dies, immediately comes back, creates a token, and then he's back on the battlefield, ready to die again and continue to make zombies and zombies and zombies. And that's not a remember, that's not making a decayed zombie. A lot of times people think we're making decayed zombies. No, he's a real solid zombie. Infernal Grasp, whatever spot removal that you want. If you want Bloodchief's Thirst, if you want anything that you want, man. If you want Hero's Downfall, just go for some, just slot in your favorite removal. Tainted Adversary, here comes the Deathtouchers, guys. Deathtouchers, great for attacking, great for blocking. Now, this is the only decay we have in this. He's a 2/3, and then you can, of course, play... he's a 2/3 Deathtouch for pretty cheap, but you can always play it 1 black and 2 more any number of times. So you could actually play it 8 times if you want. And then you would get 4 zombies, but normally you're just going to get 2 black zombie creature tokens with Decayed, and he comes with a 1/1 counter on him. Again, multiple zombies entering the battlefield will trigger Champion of the Parish multiple times. It'll be 3 times. And those Decayed zombies make great sacrifice fodder, and of course, a Deathtoucher attacking or blocking makes a very effective deterrent to anything that we're doing. Along with Fell Stinger. A little Scorpion action here. Scorpion with the Stinger. He has the Deathtouch and he has the Exploit. He's kind of the opposite. He takes people away, but he gives you cards. Now, here's a fun trick that I like to do with him. He's 1 black and 2, Deathtouch, Exploit. You have to sacrifice something, and then when you exploit, target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. Don't forget, that's not just you. That's somebody else. So you can exploit one of your own creatures. You can exploit a Shambling Ghast or a Doomed Dissenter, something like that. He'll immediately make a zombie. Sacrifice Doomed Dissenter. He'll immediately make a zombie. Have your opponent draw 2 cards. Why? Because he loses 2 life. And if you've had a creature die this turn, guess what? With a Warlock on the thing, he loses 3 life total just for that creature entering the board by the end of it. And then, of course, if we have Master, he's going to lose 6 life. And, of course, if you have Meathook Massacre out, he's going to lose 4 life or 8, conversely. So, Fell Stinger is a great option here to play on yourself in case you want the cards, or to play on your opponent just to drain his life out. I know you're giving them a little bit card advantage, but if they're going to die, who cares anyways? And then, of course, we have Headless Rider, 3/1 Zombo. I wish that he was a zombie knight. I'd be really happy about that. 1 black and 2. Whenever another non-token Headless Rider, another non-token zombie you control dies, create zombie tokens. Unfortunately, it won't work with zombie tokens. That's too bad. However, he really does punish you. I've had people lose the game because they play Doomscar in an emergency, and then all of a sudden, the 5 zombies I have out are all 2/2 zombies attacking or something like that. And then it's like, well, what are you going to do now? Like, he really punishes the opponent for trying to wipe the board. Which is really nice. And you can wipe the board yourself with Meathook Massacre. 2 black and X. You can pay any number that you want. Meathook Massacre enters the battlefield. Creature gets X. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Whenever a creature an opponent control dies, you gain 1 life. So again, you can specifically target all of your creatures to lose the life. You can just massacre, because you don't really have high toughness creatures here. You can massacre your whole board with Warlock Class and Fell Stinger. With 6 mana, you could play Fell Stinger, then for 3, then Meathook Massacre, or for 7, then Meathook Massacre for 2. Make them lose life, and hit Warlock Class. If you have 2 Warlock Classes, they're going to lose 2 at the end there. You can just drain them out. And then, then if they're not happy with all of that, the Headless Rider of everybody that you killed, all of your non-token zombies, they're all back on the board as zombos. 21 swamps, you can go with 20 or 21. I was having a little bit of mana draw problems, so 2 Malakirs, remember that is good. We're not very expensive, so 20 or 21, either way is fine. 1.8 average, very cheap. 20, we just have our standard black on there. Humans, scorpions, and zombos. The only human that we have in there is Doomed Dissenter. I think he's really good sacrifice fodder. 10 instants, 3 sorceries, 6 enchantments with classes, 21 zombies total. Very cheap aggro black. We're just looking at 1, 2, and 3 men. That's it. 1, 2, and 3. We are playing fast. We are playing dangerous. By the time we get to 3, if we have a system set up where we're sacrificing, dying, coming back, we're very dangerous. Again, the sideboard, if you don't want to assemble from parts, it's a very easy swap. 1 and 2. That's it. I just wanted to try that out. So, can be easily made into standard, can be easily made into alchemy. Either one is fine. Let's get into Mythic. I have never once in my life played Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never played Hearthstone. And I've never played... never played Runeterra. That's another one I've never played. And of course, we're gonna go draw. Oh wait, okay, all right. The only thing I know about Yu-Gi-Oh, I know Heart of the Cards. I know the basics. I know life points, put face down. I watched the Emperor, if the Emperor had a text-to-speech device, and they did a Yu-Gi-Oh spoof on that, and that's literally all I know. I don't know very much about it. I know the Shadow Realm. I probably know more about the anime than I do the actual how the game works. go. There we go. What else can you tell me about Yu-Gi-Oh? What else do we know about Yu-Gi-Oh? Tress Daddy's Exomniac. What's up, man? Tress Daddy's Exomniac. What's up, man? Mogul Mail. Mogul Mail. Let's bring back. Bring that back. Okay. Let's push him in. I'm echoing a bit. Oh. Yep, let me turn that off. There you go. That should do it. He's going to come in with the Angel. My turn. Let's do one of these. 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 And let's go in. The phase transitions not being automatic is, yeah. Sometimes we do take Arena for granted. NGL, boys, we do. 'Cause you don't know what you got until it's gone. Who's he gonna borrow that time from? Who's he gonna borrow that time from? You can borrow it from Champion of the Persh. There goes Tressala Moon Dancer. Don't swing in. Don't do it. He's dead. He's dead on his feet anyways here. It don't matter. None of this matters. He's dead on his freaking feet, so. Because, my zombie don't want none unless you got warm, delicious flesh, son. GG. Yeah, this works pretty good. Flyman, where you been, bro? Mole Molly, Rogue Maverick, Sophical, Darkness, Trey Daddy, Zach Somniac, Clever Sounds, Dr. Don, Baron Krovax himself. Oh, Krovax Ilvek. Oh, yes. Krovax is a very cool character from way back, bro. Welcome, dude. I remember you from here, yeah. Old time magic. Yeah, it's been a while since you were here, Mr. Krovax, but you're back. I don't know if that's going to be usable footage or not, but goddamn. If this goes down again, bro, I'm going to be hanging it up, because it's gone down fucking 3 times already. I'm not trying to just jerk y'all around. For real, like, obviously I got to go reset my router or something. Constantly fucking desyncs here, man. For Dragon Maids, I'm sorry. Might have to go with Cat Maid or Fox Maid, man. I like Dragon Maid. Dragon Maid is good. Have you seen Fox Maid? Okay. Have you seen a Fox Maid? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. This was the worst thing that could have happened. Oh, that's why you like her so much. Oh, this is horrible. Oh. Clever sound, bro. This is awful. Don't do it. Don't do Drooly Face. Hey, Yuki Pico. So it looks like Samurais are going to be Boros. Can I just change the subject? Looks like Samurais are going to be Boros. What do we think of that? And also they attack alone. What's up with that? What's up with the attack alone, the whole attack alone thing? Yeah, Boros is Samurai, it would appear. Then, of course, the third faction is Green, which are Tanukis. So it's a three-way war between the Tanukis, the Boros, and the Samurai. Because generally warriors are Boros. Especially like honorable warriors are like a mixture. There might be some other ones, but it looks like most of the samurais have been Boros. Loves the rats, the rat kings, yeah. Rat decks used to be very powerful, man, back in the day. Rat decks used to be, you could do a lot of damage with a rat deck. apparently this guy just, he don't even care. He's the honey badger. He is the honey badger. The lifelink plague rats, yeah, man. So this guy's just AFK. So I don't know what's going on here, man. I'll take it. Not exactly thrilling, but I'll take it. See if we can get a normal game out of here, guys. We haven't had a normal game yet. Jike. Am I ever going to make more historic content? The desire from people to see historic is not really there. I'd like to. Well, I wouldn't say I'd like to. It would be nice to. I do like some historic, but it's not. It's my audience just kind of isn't really here for the ride. I will do some before coming out. I'll do probably at least one historic deck. And I do historic every now and again. When it comes to the events, like if there's historic brawl or historic artisan, I'll do special events. But historic is such a mess. It's hard for me to say for sure whether or not I'm just going to do it. Maybe I'll put up a flyer and ask. Okay, let's do this. I'd rather do draft is a little easier to do because I can just draft live on stream. Historic, I have to fucking wade through a million fucking cards. I do historic brawl decks mostly. If I'm doing historic, I generally just don't do historic standard. This guy had a Simic ramp to nothing, guys. We saw one in the wild, bros. We saw one in the wild, bros. And honest to God, Simic ramp to nothing. I know, because you like to run goblins, okay, Tanuki? Alright, we get it. You love to run goblins. Okay? You love it more than anything in the whole world is to run mono red goblins in Historic. That's what you like. That's your thing. Just admit it. It's okay. I like it too. I like a Krenko deck just as anybody else, man. You know, ain't no shame in that. Krenko the Denko. Simic ramp to nothing. He mauled down Ray Oog. I should do a Krenko deck again, man. I should do one, just for the hell of it. Revisit the Krenko. Krenko Commander. Commander Krenko. I am the Krenko Commander. Hello. Oh, okay. A fellow Zomber. What's up, Stig? Gothic chinchillas to you, good sir. Oh. All I wanted this guy to do is make a xylophone noise when he died, and then make a xylophone up noise when he came back to life. And I don't feel like that was asking too much. Okay? I really don't. I just wanted to go, and then when he comes back, he goes. I can't go first, period. Darkness. I've never gone first in this game in my whole life. Alright? You can actually look at my stats, and it'll say, how many times did you go first? And I'll say, never. You broke your collarbone snorting today. Bro, I told you you gotta leave that extreme life behind you, man. How bad is the break, bro? Like, you got a fucking Halo on, or? Just a sling, okay. Skullscum. Oh, he's got a exploit deck. Sploits. He's got sploits and sploits and sploits. Huh? That's what he's got? He's got sploits on sploits, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Now all I can think about is I stand alone because of the Scorpion King. Curious. Now what? Okay. Alright, let's do Crawl from the Cellar. We'll bring back the old Shambler here. Hook everybody for one. Now we swing. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. Exploitation deck, no. Mine is far superior. Void Runner, okay, that's interesting. So I'm just gonna kill him with the old-fashioned Fell Stinger here. We give him one of those. Yes, we want him to draw cards. He loses a life, and then he loses 2 life, and then he's out of there. The old-fashioned Scorpion with the Stinger right there. Very nice. Yeah, unfortunately, the Acererak dungeon version of this just isn't that good, man. We gotta go with the big boy. Now we have a stable connection, too. Well, so what? Somewhat stable. Oof, that is a dab bad hand right there. Okay. That is probably a worse hand. We're gonna keep it though, because I'm a maniac. Maniac on the floor. Ooh, Saved by the Bell there. Okay. Okay, this is a Vigilance deck? Is that what's... I Spy with my little eye, a Vigilance deck? Oh, they have the big and little version. You guys like the big version? Is that better for y'all? I didn't even notice that. Y'all like the big version? Faithful Disciple, I don't really care. I'll take the 2 damage. You don't see the big version, man? The side here, on the side. Yeah, I can make it real little. Or I can make it real big. I think like that's decent. He's a little bit mana screwed, huh? Oh, and leather armor. Very nice. Yeah, I'd have done it the other way, my dude, but either way, I guess, is fine. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Well, let's hope he doesn't get the big hammer. Any kind of hammer. Boots of Speed. Okay, he's going to do the Boots of Speed. On Thunderous Orator. Very nice. Get that out of there. Equip him with Boots of Speed. Very nice. Okay, so we're just gonna do resolve. There you go. He's gonna lose a life. Pong him. Alright. If we get a mana, we can actually Fell Stinger him to death, which is kind of funny when you think about it. I like to Fell Stinger people to death. I think that's funny. Because I don't think anybody does it that way, right? They don't really Fell Stinger themselves to death. Okay, he's putting the Ruin on there. Then he's going to put the equipment on there. Put that down. He's gonna put that on there. Fantastic. Okay. So we can chain reaction, potentially chain reaction, Fell Stinger him to death. Boogeyman, 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 Boogeyman. This dude better not think about attacking right now. I know this dude ain't about to attack, bro. Alright, Shambling Ghast. Let's do this. Yes. STUMFA. What is up, STUMFA? Ruinous Sustenance. That'll certainly help. That'll certainly help. I don't know if he's going to attack, though. Ruinous Speed. He is going to attack. All right. Ah, Captain Everheart. Good old Captain Everheart. Just gonna put it on him. That really wasn't that good of an idea, but okay. I guess if he puts... Ah, Brunor Battlehorn. There we go. And another leather armor. Create a treasure token. Yeah. Unfortunately, we did not get the removal, guys. We did not get the removal that we needed. He got the life gain, and I did not get the removal. I mean, a Meathook would have solved this pretty quickly. Ooh, Soul Stealer Axe. Very nice. Too bad he doesn't have trample. Oh, he does have trample. Oh, well, shit, yeah. I'll leave that. Yeah, didn't hit the removal, didn't hit the Meathook. I mean, the Meathook would have... The Meathook would have done it, bros. The Meathook would have really, really finished it off there. Yeah. All right, one more, boys. Then we're outski groutsky. And then we're outski. And then we're groutsky. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. That is a bad hand. No early plays. Alright, that's a little better. We can drop a Headless Rider at least. Buggy Man. Attacks green. Earthsmic Dwarf. That's pretty funny. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. Take it. Oh, okay. Create a treasure token. Draw a card. Let's do Champion of the Parish. Any ideas for Better Man by Pearl Jam and replace? Oh man, I know that song. God, I can't remember the lyrics by Better Man. Get me started on it. Get me started on it, man. I know Better Man by Pearl Jam. Oh, God. Oh, it's killing me. The only one I can think of right now is Cumbersome. Yeah, I mean, ninjas. I mean, probably dragons are going to get a boost. Waiting, watching the clock. Oh, fucking hell. Oh my god, I don't remember it, man. I don't remember. I know Better Man by Pearl Jam. I've probably played it in my band, and I'm totally blanking. I'm totally blanking. No blocks. Poof. Alright. We do that. We do one of these. Oh my god. Oh god. I'm gonna have to listen to it on my phone. Man, this dude has nothing but removal, bro. Holy fuck. This dude is fucking running straight fucking fire. Literally. Literally straight fire. They're all trample, so that'll be 10. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm sorry. I don't fucking know it. I cannot remember it, how the tune goes for the life of me. I know that song. I mean, it's fucking Pearl Jam, of course I know it. Fucking hell, alright. I gotta have to listen to it. Um, she dreams in color, she dreams in red. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, folks, I'm gonna leave it right there. We'll let this one go. We had a lot of weird technical difficulties tonight, but that's okay. I hope you appreciated this nice mono black zombie. I've been trying to work on a mono black zombie for a while, so hope you like this one. Hope you have a great day. Hope you're ready for Kamigawa. And I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. And the word of the day is don't dead open inside. It's all one word. Okay, bye.